There are a lot of students who are asking whether writing has changed, whether there are changes in the templates or patterns, and students still don't understand what are the issues which they are facing in the writing module. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the 5 most common mistakes students make and how to avoid them. If you're losing marks in writing, I'm pretty much sure that you are making one of the mistakes from these 5 mistakes. And there is a solution to that. So make sure that you stay tuned till the very end and take notes as well, because I'll advise you the solutions to all these common mistakes. Welcome back to our channel. This is Vishal here from VLE. I'm going to talk about the most common 5 mistakes which students make in their writing module. The very first thing is the marking structure. A lot of students don't understand where they're getting the marks, especially for the writing module. Now I'm going to explain you a chart which is going to help you, and this is going to also assist you in working on all these tasks so that you can improve your scores in the writing module. To start with, let's talk about a writing module itself. 20 to 25 marks for your writing module comes from writing summary and essay. So summarized written text contributes somewhere around 5 to 10 marks and essay contributes 15 marks. Now this is an average. Then let's talk about the next part where you get marks from the reading module. For the reading module, you somewhere get around 18 to 22 marks from reading and writing fill in the blanks. So if you sum up these 2 modules, you are getting 45 marks. That means half of your marks for your writing module comes from writing module itself and reading module. The other half comes from the listening module. Summarize spoken text is a task of your listening module. This contributes marks towards your listening but also towards your writing. For writing, you get somewhere around 4 marks to 8 marks. If you get 1 summarized spoken text, you will be getting 4, otherwise 8. Listening fill in the blanks. This is highly scoring task for your writing module. You get somewhere around 8 to 12 marks from this task alone towards your writing module. The very last task is write from dictations. This contributes somewhere around 30 to 32 marks at least for your writing module. Now this is very scoring task. I would say the most scoring task for your writing module. So you must perform well in this task. Now listening alone contributes 45 marks. Now this chart will help you to understand all the important tasks for your writing module. And this way you will be able to improve these tasks and automatically improve the scores in writing module. And as I was saying, a lot of students don't understand this. That's why they keep on making the mistakes again and again. Now you know it, you can avoid the mistake. The second most common mistake which normally students make is with their content. A lot of students follow templates. It's not about the templates, guys. It's about how you implement it. With the new changes, new pattern which was launched in July 2024, there are changes when it comes to the content parameters, especially when it comes to the essay and summarized written text. A lot of students are failing in their short writing and in their extended writing. If you are one of those students, you must perform well in the content parameter, especially for your essay. If your content is not relevant for your essay, that means you're going to get 0 marks straight away. And that means with your extended writing, you must be getting 0%. And similarly for short writing as well, if you're not adding the relevant sentences should be for your topic. If you're not adding the relevant sentences, that means your short writing will also be less. That means you're losing marks in your writing summary. Now you must pay attention to this content change, because as per the new guidelines, if your content is not relevant, the entire question is going to get 0 straight away. And that's what's happening with a lot of students. So please make sure when it comes to essay, your keywords should be relevant to the question asked. And similarly for your writing summary, your sentences, they should be in relation with the topic. So please make sure you should follow these content related changes so that you can avoid this mistake and can get your desired bands for your writing module. Before I move to the next mistake, if you're new to your channel, do subscribe And if you are facing difficulties in any of the areas, don't forget to mention your mistake, mention your doubt in the comment section. I personally reply to every single comment. Now let me talk about the next mistake. The next mistake is with your time management. A lot of students struggle with typing speed, and that's why they're not able to manage their time effectively. Now, this is what you need to do. When you start preparing for your PTE, you must practice one essay, one summary every single day. Don't write it down. Don't just revise the templates. Type it down, because this is going to improve your typing mistake. Let's say you don't have the keyboard at home. You can type it on your laptop. That's not going to be an issue. But make sure that you type every single day. The more you do it, the faster you're going to get it. But on top of that, I have a tip for you guys. See guys, a lot of students fail with the time management because they try to think a lot when it comes to the keywords. We have a keyword file for you guys. You just need to make sure that you watch this tutorial. This file has all the keywords. You don't need to think. You just need to memorize them and use them in your answer. Now, on top of that, what else students do? They try to write the keywords and the templates together. But what I normally suggest to the students is that they should type the entire template within 10 to 12 minutes. Then they should take about 4 to 5 minutes to enter the keywords. Then they will be left with at least 4 minutes for proofreading. This is going to help them to manage the time much better. So if you are facing difficulties in managing time, especially for your essay, follow this trick, and this is going to help you to get faster with your time management, better with your time management. Now let's talk about proofreading, guys. It is very important to proofread because a lot of students make typing errors. When I type it, I also make it. But I always ensure that I have at least 3 to 4 minutes for essay proofreading and at least 2 to 3 minutes for my summaries, because otherwise I will be losing marks for spellings, for grammar, and sometimes that is going to impact for my content as well. So guys, this is really crucial that you must spend time for proofreading. You must read at least 2 times, if not once. And how I normally do proofreading when I sit for the exam, I read it from top to bottom once, and then I read it from bottom to top. That means I read it backwards, because that helps me to even pick smaller mistakes as well, and that helps me to get perfect scores in my essay and in my summaries. So make sure when it comes to proofreading, you should also do the same exercise and have enough time for proofreading. Now, fifth mistake is the most common mistake. When it comes to the templates, a lot of students get the templates from their friends, or sometimes they just look online and search online and they pick a random template. Now guys, you must use the most updated templates when it comes to writing, because as I said, they have made a lot of changes recently, and you need to ensure that you're using the most updated one. If you're not too sure which is the most updated one, you can go to Vision Language Experts and you can sign up over there for free, and you can get access to the templates. Now guys, this is really crucial that you should practice with the most updated template, and on top of that, that's going to assist you to get better marks with your essays and summaries. Please don't make that same mistake which others are making of copying it, taking it from the students who have done it years back. So please make sure that you use the most updated template, because otherwise you have a high risk of failing in your writing module. Follow all these steps, and this is really going to help you to boost up your marks in your writing module. Now, students are failing in their writing section because of these common mistakes. Once you prepare yourself and you work on these all errors, this is really going to be a game changer for you, and you're going to boost up your marks in the writing module. So make sure that you revise all the things which I have just mentioned. On top of that, follow all the steps, because thousands of students are following them as well, and that's the reason they're getting the results on a daily basis. So if you want to crack your result as well, follow them. Now, did you also know that I keep on posting tutorials, tips, short tips every single day on our Instagram channel? You can watch it over here. If you have not watched, you can watch our Instagram channel and get useful daily tips from there. And yes, if you're new to our channel, make sure that you do subscribe. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like the video. It's really going to motivate me to make such more tutorials in the future. Thank you guys. Vishal is signing off from VLE.